Hi, and welcome to the AgriScience Education website, a comprehensive curriculum tool developed for agriculture, food, and natural resource educators in Michigan. This project is funded by a Michigan Department of Agriculture and Rural Development grant. This tool provides curriculum support for new and alternatively licensed teachers. This is not a standardized statewide curriculum, but rather a resource that is based on the 12 segments that are uniquely combined by AFNR educators in the state of Michigan to create classes for their program. 17 Michigan AFNR educators participated in a 3-day collaborative workshop where they identified core ideas associated with state standards, along with a description of the core idea, links to associated resources, and possible methods for teaching this content. My name is Olivia Heil. I'm a PhD student in the Department of Community Sustainability, working with Dr. Aaron McKim and Mark Forbush to get this tool put together for you all. In this video, I'll be walking you through the organization of the tool and how to access the resources based from this website platform. All right, so this is the home page where you'll find the curriculum that we have put together. This gives a little bit more information about the project idea generation and creation process. But if you scroll to the top of the screen, you'll notice this curriculum tab on the ribbon on the top of the screen. And if you'll click the curriculum tab, this is where you'll begin. So this is our curriculum landing page. There are two ways that you can view this content. So the first way, if you're viewing on a narrow screen or a mobile device, you're going to use the drop-down menu above this text. So I'll give you an example. Here I will shrink my screen, and if you are viewing on a narrow screen, you'll notice that a drop-down menu appears at the top right here, and that is where you'll select your next button, either segments or core idea grouping. However, I'm going to show you what it looks like on a desktop screen. So I'm going to make my screen larger here and show you how to navigate through on a desktop computer. So first thing, you're going to choose a pathway. So on my desktop computer, you'll notice here is the menu that was a drop-down menu. I'm going to select segments first. And this is the pathway where you'll be able to navigate from segments to core ideas to the associated resource. However, if you want to go based on a topic, you can go to the core idea grouping, which will allow you to select animal science or plant science or leadership, more thematically grouped, and I'll show you that pathway next. First, let's go to segments. So this is our segments landing page here. You'll notice this is the same from the previous page about how to navigate, although this information here is how many core ideas are associated with each segment. So for example, the safety segment has 22 different core ideas, and the animal health and nutrition segment has 12 core ideas. And they may appear in multiple categories because the information can apply to different standards. For example, record keeping may be involved in a plant science topic like soils and plant nutrition, but also may appear again in animal genetics and reproduction. For record keeping is important in both of those areas. So the next step here is selecting from this menu what segment you would like to visit first. In this demonstration, I'll show you safety. So safety is the first segment, and you'll notice that a list of standards populates here on this landing page. And they are hyperlinked, so you can select the standard that you would like to view first. For this example, let's go to the first one. Examine health risks associated with a particular skill to better form personal safety guidelines. So here is your landing page. We've got the standard at the top of the page, and these are your associated core ideas for this standard. We have health risks, safety guidelines, biological safety, mechanical safety, and chemical safety. Some standards may have more core ideas than others. This one has quite a few. So if I want to explore health risks, the name here is hyperlinked, so I will click that. And this takes you to your final destination, your landing page with your core idea information. So health risks is your core idea. It tells you where this core idea is housed. So in segment 1, safety, and then in standard, examine the health risks associated with a particular skill, and so on and so forth. And then here is your description that was developed by Michigan AFNR educators. Here are your resources that are provided in a hyperlinked fashion so that you can open them in a new tab. So I'm going to open in a new tab and I can view, for example, the first resource, which takes me to the Rural Health Information Hub. Back to my main page, which I have in the tab at the top. From resources, we'll go and look at teaching tools. And this is a list of ideas for ways to teach this topic. So brainstorming, lecture discussion, parent and small group discussions, and so on and so forth. And then this accessibility item here is on every page. So if you have a problem accessing any of the content, you can reach out to ANR Communications and Marketing. But first I'd ask you to reach out to me specifically. So now the next step is returning to our previous menus. So the neat thing about this resource is that you can navigate back using your browser's back button, or you can select the curriculum tab and that will start you at the very beginning of this sort. So I'm going to select the curriculum tab to take me back to the beginning. Here, I'm going to choose now the core idea grouping pathway to show you what that looks like. Here is the core idea grouping landing page, and it tells you how many core ideas are in each grouping. You'll notice that our animal science grouping is rather large. We have 74 core ideas listed in that grouping compared to safety, which has 19. So you can navigate using this menu on the side of the screen, and I'm going to show you animal science. So animal science is this topical grouping here, and these are a list of core ideas, not in any particular order, but you can explore them based on the animal science topic that you're teaching. So I will just scroll through and show you the number of core ideas and the types that are here for your exploration. So for example, let's look at designer breeds. So we'll select this core idea because it is of interest, and you'll notice that it takes you to the core idea landing page, designer breeds, where this information is housed. Segment 3, animal genetics and reproduction, as well as the standard, apply scientific principles in the selection and breeding of animals. You have your description, then resources, and an embedded YouTube video, as well as the link to the YouTube video here. Another YouTube video, or Vox video, I mean. And then finally, you'll have your teaching methods. And here, teachers have identified brainstorming, lecture discussion, paired and small group discussion, demonstration, resource, people, experiment, game and simulation, and debate as options for teaching this material. So to show you how to navigate back from this screen, I'm going to use the browser button that I'm in Firefox right now, so this might look a little bit different on your browser. I'm going to go back, and it'll take me back to the list of animal science topics before I had selected designer breeds. So you can explore more of these animal science topics. There are quite a few of them. There we go. There's our list. I'm going to scroll quickly back up to the top of the screen here using my side bar. From this page, either you can go back and select a core idea grouping that way, or you'll notice the core idea grouping is also on this page as well. So you can select a different core idea grouping to view. For example, let's look at safety. These are core ideas associated with items related to safety. So for example, let's look at reporting procedures. Here you'll find your segment and standard identification, find your description, your resources, and your teaching methods. I'm going to go back again, back again, back again, and this takes me to my curriculum page. You'll notice these other pages on the ribbon above. Resources will be a place where you can find links to external websites such as the Michigan FFA and the college's community sustainability degree for undergraduates. Here on this team page is where you can find contact information for individuals on this project. For example, you have links to Mark Forbush's page, Dr. Erin McKim's page, and then there's my page profile there. If you have feedback for us, which we would greatly appreciate, you can directly email me at oliv@msu.edu, or you can anonymously complete a suggest and edit survey found at the top of the page. So from this main menu, you can select suggest and edit, and here you'll be able to complete this anonymous survey that allows you to identify where the edit is needed, as well as what additional information can be added or what needs to be changed on that page. So that concludes the tour of the Agri-Science Education Comprehensive Curriculum Tool. I am available for any questions or concerns that you might have. My name is Olivia Heil, and my email is Heil, H-I-L-E, Olive, O-L-I-V, @msu.edu. Thank you.